From sunny Norfolk, Massachusetts, welcome to Keeping It Positive. I'm Bill Nineveh.
And I'm Patrick Quinn, and we are the Big Bossmen.
Hey, Patrick, I don't know about you, but I am so excited for our guest today, Bob Kosowski.
We've been waiting to have Bob on for a long time. Bob, say hello to the fine people.
How you doing, everybody?
Yeah, we're
Thanks
so
for
happy
having me.
Absolutely, Bob. We are so happy to get you on. We've been talking about getting you on for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, because you're coming up on, you've been here for over 2 years now? A little bit over
No,
2?
it'll be 2 years in April.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Even in the short time that you've been here, we've been growing like crazy, and it's been a pretty wild ride. So
why don't you let everybody know what kind of work that you do here, Bob? What are you actually doing on a day-to-day basis?
Well, I'm a roll-off driver.
Okay.
Do hazmat stuff. I got my hazmat endorsement. So I do hazardous waste. I do home household waste stuff.
Oh, those HHWs?
yeah.
HHWs, yes, sorry. I usually go to New Hampshire every now and again. Go dump some dirt up there.
Okay.
Also down in Providence, take those HHW cans down there to get dropped off down there.
You doing anything on the islands?
Oh yeah, I do some nice stuff on the islands.
Oh wow.
Meatball removal.
Which that's just the nickname. But what island are you going to specifically?
Do the Martha's Vineyard run.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fun run. You take the ferry over.
Fun run.
Yeah.
Take the ferry over. Take the binoculars. Got to do some sightseeing while you're going over.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. So I got to bring up the mysterious Moose Crossing sticker on a roll-off can, because I know your nickname is Moose.
And I noticed that on one of the roll-off cans.
And there's a roll-off can with a big yellow diamond on it that says Moose Crossing. It just happens to be the same roll-off can that, incidentally, I'm not sure who, but maybe you could elaborate, but they backed over a fence with that can and then simultaneously ripped the door off the back of it. Can you, as your nickname is Moose, I imagine you might have some insight
oh wow,
to what happened here.
So
like
what
a moose
actually
in
happened?
a china shop.
Oh.
It's like a moose in a china shop. You know, what happened was my first day on the job, I don't think I was driving with that can on the truck specifically.
Okay.
That can is 1008, which I will not forget.
Okay.
And
You've got that one memorized.
But the first day I was in Boston. I was in Boston doing a job up there, and I was backing in to pick up a can. I think I was empty at the time, backing up to pick up a can,
Okay.
and backed into a fence.
What when you say you backed into a fence, do you mean completely annihilated, or
You sure
yeah,
the
I
fence
chewed that
didn't
thing
jump
right
out
up.
in front of you?
I'm going to say it did.
Yes.
Even though it was fastened to the ground
Okay.
for a short period of time till I wiped it out. But that was that day.
okay?
And like I was telling you before, Bill, you know, you feel the whole blood pumping through your whole body when that happens.
That's right. And did you notice some kind of a sound is what the story that I heard that
Yeah,
I think, did you ask somebody, is the truck supposed to make this kind of a sound?
it's not supposed to be making that kind of noise, is it?
Well, you know, we all
Lo and
laugh
behold,
about
it
that
wasn't.
now. We all laugh about that
Yes.
story now, but seriously, we're glad nobody got hurt there. Just a little bit of damage, and we did repair the fence. We should let everybody
Yes.
know that we did.
We replaced it with a better fence, a nicer
better fence?
fence. Yes.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they actually
And
have
then
a
the
little
other
sticker on
incident-
that fence that says Bob. So just as a reminder,
Bob's fence.
Bob's fence.
Bob's fence. And the other incident was dumping a bunch of rocks.
Okay.
Also, right when you
And-
started. Yeah.
Yeah, that was about 3 weeks after, because I was doing the Boston job, and I was going up to ESMI dumping the soil up there, but you didn't have to fasten the back door. You did not fasten the back door. I just opened it and dumped, and proceeded to tear that back door right off the truck, off the roll-off can, which was another mistake.
Bob's nickname of Moose paired with the Moose Crossing sign on the roll-off can makes a whole lot of sense.
Until this day, if a client is so lucky to get Trident roll-off can number 1008, they will see the moose sticker. It stays
they
on
will.
it stays on that can.
Right and center, right and center.
Knock on wood, there's been no damage in the past year and a half, so.
Oh, yeah, thanks a lot, Patrick. Thanks a lot.
I knocked on the wood. We're good.
But all kidding aside, Bob, you do a great job here. You're a great driver, cautious driver,
Yes.
and we love having you around the company.
It's a good place to work. I enjoy being here too.
Good. We're obviously glad to have you. What would you say is your favorite job that you do here every now and then?
That's a good question.
Well, I like to drive far. So when I go to ESMI, that's fun. I like that. I like that Pennsylvania thing we did the other day. That was good.
Yeah.
I enjoy driving. It's good to get out.
Good.
Now, Bob, can I also ask you, because I kind of know a little bit about your background, and what's something that the audience might not know about you? What I'm trying to actually ask is really, I know that you're a good chef, and I want to hear about like where this came from and something that people don't really know about you as a driver here. Let's hear about your culinary skills.
I love to eat.
Okay.
I love to eat. My wife doesn't cook. My wife does not cook, so I have to do the cooking. So I just started looking at cookbooks and doing this and doing that, and made up a few of my own recipes and do my own thing.
And you've actually cooked for the whole team on an HHW event.
Yeah, some Saturday mornings when they're local HHWs, I'll make some breakfast sandwiches.
I've heard, I've gotten reports of you showing up with an entire tray of bacon, egg, and cheeses on English muffins and that type of thing.
Yeah, I do homemade biscuits. Made some homemade biscuits and some English muffins, and fill up a tray of biscuit sandwiches and an English muffin tray. Fill them all up.
Well, that's awesome. That was really nice of you. Luckily, I was there that day. So they do.
Yeah, you were there that day. That was a North Attleboro one. I do that because people pick up the slack that way, you know.
Don't ask Bob to do it. He brought food. Just let we'll get that for you, Bob.
Hey, so Bob,
hey, if it works, don't fix it.
Yeah. So with that, we like to keep these episodes kind of short, and maybe we can have you back on to do another episode in the future.
Before you go, does he have something next to him?
Bob, right next to you on your right-hand side. We left a little something
Oh,
there for
I
you.
see it, yep.
So why don't you open it up? Everybody that comes on the show, we like to give one of these shirts to. And just wanted to.
The Big Bossman shirt?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
That's a pretty sharp little shirt.
All right.
There we
Who
go.
posed for that? Who posed for that?
That was me. Yeah. My muscles on top of my muscles on top of my muscles.
Yes.
All right. So on that note, like Bill was saying, we like to keep these nice and short. And so until next time, guys, we like to give everyone a little fist pound on the way out.
We'll see you next time, guys.
That's it.
See you guys.
Big Bossmen.